Hi, and welcome back to Real Estate School. Today we have part 3 for you in our series 100 questions that you're more likely to see on your state's real estate final exam in one form or another. Today we have 25 questions for you. Each question will be 4 points apiece, and the passing grade is 70%. Also, wanted to remind you to visit realestatetutorbob.com. There you'll find information about our one-on-one as well as our group tutoring sessions. If you're struggling with real estate math or any real estate topic, these tutoring sessions might be the solution for you. Let's get started with our test. Our first question. Which statement about lead paint is false? A. Issues arise when lead-based paint begins to chip or flake. B. Lead paint disclosure must be made when selling a house built prior to 1982. C. Lead poisoning occurs via the nose and mouth. It must be breathed or ingested. D. Lead present in water is colorless, odorless, and tasteless. The answer is B. The Residential Lead-Based Paint Hazard Reduction Act, LBPHRA, requires real estate licensees, property management companies, sellers, and landlords to disclose known lead-based paint hazards for homes built before 1978. The other statements are true. Question number 2. A buyer offers a seller $189,500 for his house. The seller accepts. The appraisal comes in at $188,000. If the buyer's lender requires a loan-to-value ratio of 80%, how much of a down payment must she make? A. $37,600. B. $37,900. C. $39,100, or D. $39,500. The answer is C. The lender will use the lesser of the sales price or the appraised value to consider how much it's willing to lend. In this case, the appraisal is lower. With a loan-to-value of 80%, the lender will loan $150,400. which is $188,000 times 0.80, or 80%. That means that she must make a down payment of $39,100 to purchase this house. The $189,500 sales price minus $150,400 equals $39,100. Question number 3. Which statement about FHA Insured Loans is true? A. FHA loans are targeted to low-income borrowers. B. FHA loans require a smaller down payment than conventional loans. C. FHA provides funds directly to borrowers. Or D. Only first-time homebuyers can qualify for an FHA loan. The answer is B. Of these statements, the only factual one is that FHA insured loans require a lower down payment than conventional loans. The qualifying standards are a bit less stringent as well. The other statements are false, but represent a number of misconceptions about FHA financing. Question number 4. A subject property has 4 bedrooms. A comparable property has 3. A bedroom in that neighborhood is valued at $5,000. The comp does not have a basement, the subject does. The basement is valued at $8,000. The comp has a pool, the subject does not. A pool is valued at $4,000. The comp sold for $260,000. What is the subject's estimate of value based on this comparable? A. $247,000. B. $264,000. C. $269,000, or D. $273,000. The answer is C. $269,000. When making adjustments, add the value of a missing feature to the value of the comparable property, and subtract the value of any extra feature from the comparable. The comparable sold for $260,000. Add $5,000 for the bedroom and $8,000 for the basement that the subject has but the comp does not. Then subtract $4,000 for the pool the comp has but the subject property does not. The adjusted value for the comparable is $269,000, which is then an estimate of the subject's value. Question number 5. A material made with asbestos fibers is most dangerous when it is A. Encapsulated, B. Friable, C. Heated, or D. Wet. The answer is B. When insulation material is friable, which means it is easily crumbled or becomes powdery when manipulated by the hand, the asbestos can be inhaled and become trapped in lung tissue or digestive tract. Question number 6. A woman gets a deed of trust from a bank to finance the purchase of a house in a new subdivision. While the loan is outstanding, who holds title to her property? A. The bank, B. the borrower, C. the developer, or D. the trustee. The answer is D. the trustee. When using a deed of trust to finance the purchase of a property, a disinterested third-party trustee holds title to the property on behalf of the lender as security. The buyer has only equitable title until the loan is repaid. Question number 7. Owners with littoral rights enjoy A. Unrestricted use of available waters, but they own the land adjacent to the water only as far as the average high water mark. B. The right of disposition. C. Unrestricted use of the surface of the earth. Or D. Unrestricted rights to the use of fixtures. The answer is A. Owners of littoral rights enjoy unrestricted use of available waters, but own the land adjacent to the water only as far as the average high water mark. Question number 8. A new owner of a condominium received the right to use a parking space in a multi-unit building. This right is an example of A. An improvement, B. a fixture, C. an appurtenance, or D. a chattel. The answer is C. an appurtenance. Good term to know. An appurtenance is a right or privilege associated with the property, although not necessarily a part of it. Typical appurtenances include parking spaces in multi-unit buildings, easements, water rights, and other improvements. The boat dock that goes along with ownership of the condo is an appurtenance. Question number 9. Method of annexation, adaptation, and agreement of the parties are the legal tests for determining whether an item is A. a chattel or an implement, B. real property or personal property, C. land or real estate, or D. fructus naturalis or fructus industrialis. The answer is B. real property or personal property. Whether an item is a fixture or personal property may be determined by the method of annexation, adaptation to real estate, and agreement of the parties. Remember the acronym MARIA. Question number 10. A farmer has posted a number of no trespassing and no hunting signs on the property. Which stick in the bundle of rights gives the farmer this authority? A. Exclusion, B. Enjoyment, C. Control, or D. Disposition. The answer is A. Exclusion. A real estate owner has the inherent right to exclude others from the property, although this right is not absolute. An adjacent property owner may have an easement right to use the property. Question number 11. If the government acquires privately owned real estate through a condemnation suit, it is exercising its power of A. Escheat, B. Reverter, C. Eminent Domain, or D. Defeasance. The answer is C. Eminent Domain. The right of the state to acquire private property for public use is eminent domain. The court action is called condemnation. Property escheats back to the state when it becomes ownerless, that is, the owner dies leaving no heirs and no will. Question number 12. The Homestead Exemption in a state is $20,000. 4 years ago, a buyer purchased a home for $158,000 and then experienced hard times. At a court-ordered sale, the property is purchased for $160,000. If the homeowner has an outstanding mortgage balance of $135,000 and credit card debts amounting to $24,360, how much is protected by the Homestead Exemption? A. $640. B. $2,140. C. $20,000. D. $26,500. The answer would be C. The homestead exemption is $20,000. So when the property is sold for $160,000, the mortgage of $135,000 is paid, and $20,000 is reserved for the homestead, leaving $5,000 for the credit card debt. Question number 13. Which of these cannot take title as joint tenants with rights of survivorship? A. Spouses. B. Two friends who are business partners. C. Two relatives who share a house. D. A corporation. The answer is D. A corporation. Because a corporation continues indefinitely until terminated by legal action, a corporation may never take title as a joint tenant. A corporation can co-own real estate. You can own a house with a corporation, but only as a tenant in common, not as a joint tenant. Question number 14. All of these are ways to express a legal description, except A. Lot and block. B. Meets and bounds. C. Rectangular survey. D. Benchmarks. The answer is D. A benchmark is a permanent reference point used as a reference for making datums, not a method of legal description. 15. 6 acres of undeveloped property are sold for $2.25 per square foot. How much did the buyer pay? A. $466,560. B. $588,060. C. $612,360. Or D. $733,860. The answer is B. $588,060. There is 43,560 square feet in 1 acre. This parcel contains 6, for a total of 261,360 square feet. And 261,360 square feet times $2.25 a square foot equals $588,060. Question number 16. The grantor is conveying an interest that is less than fee simple absolute. This explanation of the extent of ownership will be found in the A. Season Clause, B. The Granting Clause, C. Habendum Clause, or D. Exceptions and Reservations. The answer is C. The Habendum Clause. The Habendum Clause is the to have and to hold clause that defines the extent of ownership that is being conveyed. Question number 17. The type of deed that imposes the least liability on the grantor is A. a special warranty deed, B, bargain and sale deed, C, quitclaim deed, or D, general warranty deed? The answer would be C, quitclaim. A quitclaim deed carries no covenants or warranties and generally only conveys whatever interest the grantor has, if any, when the deed is delivered. Question number 18. In one state, the transfer tax is $1.20 for each $300 of the sales price, or fraction thereof, of any parcel of real estate. If a seller's property sold for $250,000, what will be the amount of the transfer tax due? A, $97, B, $999.99, $1,000.80, or D, $1,250.50. The answer is C. The transfer tax due is $1,000.80. 250,000 divided by 300 equals 833.33, rounding up to 834. 834 times $1.20 equals $1,000.80. Question number 19. A modification to a will is called A, an addendum, B, an amendment, C, a probate, or D, a codicil. The answer is D, a codicil. Any modification to a previously executed will is contained in a separate document called a codicil. Additional agreements attached to an agreement of sale are addenda. An amendment is a change to the existing content of a contract. Probate is the process of determining the validity of a will. Question number 20. A history of all recorded liens and encumbrances is revealed in the A, title insurance policy, B, unrecorded documents, C, chain of title, or D, abstract. The answer would be D, abstract. The title insurance policy lists coverage and exceptions to the policy. Unrecorded documents have not been examined. The chain of title traces ownership. The abstract or abstract of title is the most complete documentation of recorded liens and encumbrances. Question number 21. In real estate, a sales associate is always A, an independent contractor, B, an employee of a licensed broker, C, a licensee who performs real estate activities on behalf of a broker, D, a combination office manager, marketer, and organizer with a fundamental understanding of the real estate industry who may or may not be licensed. The answer is C. While the sales associate may be treated as an independent contractor for income tax purposes, the sales associate must work for a broker who is responsible for the associate's conduct. Question number 22. The primary purpose of the Uniform Electronic Transaction Act, UETA, is to A, facilitate the use of social media, B, protect consumers against unwanted email, C, remove barriers in electronic commerce that would otherwise prevent enforceability of contracts, or D, allow brokers to close more deals. The answer is C. The primary purpose of the Uniform Electronic Transaction Act, UETA, is to remove barriers in electronic commerce that would otherwise prevent enforceability of contracts. UETA sets forth basic rules for entering an enforceable contract using electronic means. Question number 23. A broker listed a seller's home for $425,000 with a 4% commission plus $3,000 for advertising cost. The buyer offered $380,000 and after several counteroffers finally agreed to $400,000. What was the total cost to the seller? A, $16,000, B, $18,000, C, $19,000, D, $20,000. The answer would be C, $19,000. The seller's total cost is $19,000. That's $400,000 sales price times 0.04 or 4% commission plus the $3,000 advertising fee equals $19,000. Question number 24. A person who is designated by the principal in a broad range of matters related to a particular transaction or activity is A, a facilitator, B, a special agent, C, a designated agent, or D, a general agent. The answer would be D, a general agent. A special agent is given limited authority for a limited time. That's listings and sales. A general agent is given broad authority in a specific circumstance. A property manager is typically a general agent for the owner, as are most real estate sales associates for their employing broker. Our last question, number 25. All of these will terminate an agency relationship, except A, the death of either party, B, the destruction of the property, C, an offer made on the property, or D, expiration of the agreement. The answer is C, an offer made on the property. An offer on the property does not terminate the agency relationship. However, the death of either party, destruction of the property, or expiration of the term will terminate the relationship. Thank you for watching. We hope you find our videos informative and helpful. If so, help us by subscribing below and ring that bell. We'll keep you up to date with our new videos. Thank you.